You are not trapped in a pre-written script. Your life doesn't have to be a repetitive movie with predictable scenes and a disappointing ending. The reality you are living right now is not unchangeable, and you have the power to completely rewrite it. Many times, it feels like we are at the mercy of fate, as if we have no control over the events around us. But this feeling of helplessness is just a reflection of our limited perception of reality. You are not just a passive spectator of your life. You are the screenwriter, the director, the producer, and the protagonist of this story. The key to changing your reality lies in understanding that you are not just a physical body living in a material world. You are composed of three fundamental parts: body, mind, and spirit. The body is the most obvious part, the one you can touch and feel. The mind is where your thoughts, beliefs, and imagination take shape. The spirit, in turn, is the energy that connects everything, the invisible essence that influences everything you experience. The big mistake most people make is focusing only on the physical level, believing that reality is formed only by what they can see, touch, and measure. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The true power of creation happens at the mental and spiritual levels. Everything you experience in the material world begins as a thought, an idea, an emotion. What you feel and think constantly manifests in your reality. If you spend your days believing you are trapped in a life you don't like, that belief reinforces itself and becomes your truth. But if you start changing your perspective and reprogramming your thoughts, you begin to shape a new destiny. The reality you desire is not out of reach. It already exists within you, waiting to be activated. You may be living a story that seems difficult to change, but this happens because you are trying to transform your life only at the physical level. Making more effort, fighting against circumstances, trying to force external changes without first altering your internal energy is like trying to change a movie that has already been filmed without editing the script. Real transformation happens first within you. When your mind and energy change, the physical world responds. Now that you understand that your reality is not fixed and that everything begins in the invisible levels of the mind and spirit, the next step is learning how to use this knowledge to your advantage. You can activate this ability of conscious creation and completely change your trajectory. The moment you stop identifying yourself only with matter and start understanding that your inner world shapes your external experience, everything transforms. The secret to taking control is learning to use this invisible force to direct the movie of your own life. The reality you are living now is just a reflection of what is inside you. Your thoughts and emotions are the true creators of the world around you. Everything that happens in your life starts at the invisible level before manifesting in the physical. If you want to change your reality, you need to change your internal vibration, because what you feel and think constantly defines what you experience in the external world. The universe responds to your frequency. You don't attract what you want, but what is aligned with the energy you emit. If you spend your day focused on problems, difficulties, and fears, you are emitting a signal that attracts more of the same. But if you start directing your attention to what you want to create, to emotions of confidence and gratitude, your reality begins to shape itself according to this new vibration. Quantum physics has already demonstrated that reality is not fixed. Everything around you is energy in motion, shaped by your intentions and perceptions. Your mind is a transmitter of waves, and your frequency determines the experiences you live. When you understand this, you realize that you can change your life by adjusting your energy field, transforming your thoughts and emotions. Thinking consciously is the first step. Most people operate on autopilot, repeating the same thought patterns day after day. Studies show that 95% of the thoughts you have today are the same as those you had yesterday. If your mind is trapped in limiting beliefs, your future will be a repetition of your past. To change, you need to introduce new patterns, new ideas, new ways of seeing the world. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for reprogramming your mind. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something you actually experienced and something you intensely imagined. When you visualize what you want with clarity, feeling the emotion of it as if it were already real, you begin to adjust your vibration to this new reality. Your subconscious starts accepting this scenario as truth and begins directing your thoughts, feelings, and actions to manifest it. Moreover, the way you feel has a direct impact on what happens around you. Emotions are not just reactions, they are creative forces. If you want a better life, you need to start cultivating feelings that correspond to the reality you desire. Gratitude, for example, is one of the most powerful emotions that exist because it puts you in the frequency of receiving and abundance. The more grateful you feel, the more reasons the universe finds to keep giving you good things. Now that you understand how your thoughts and emotions shape your life, the next step is learning how to align your mind to create exactly what you want. In the next part, you will discover how to turn this knowledge into action and take definitive control of the script of your life. Now that you understand that your reality is shaped by your thoughts and emotions, it is time to take full control of the script of your life. You already know that your mind is a transmitter of energy and that your vibration attracts compatible experiences. The next step is to apply this knowledge practically to rewrite your story the way you want. The first essential point is to change the pattern of repetitive thoughts that keep you trapped in the same reality. The mind has the habit of reinforcing what it already believes. So if you have always thought that things are difficult, that money is scarce, that relationships are complicated, your subconscious works to confirm that. To change this programming, you need to feed your mind with new beliefs. Repetition is the key. Your brain learns through constant exposure to an idea. The more you reinforce a positive and powerful thought, the more it becomes part of your identity. Affirmations are an effective tool for this. Tell yourself daily phrases like, "I create my reality," "I deserve everything I desire," "I am on the right path to manifesting the life I want." At first, it may feel forced, but over time, these ideas start replacing the old limiting beliefs. Beyond thinking differently, it is essential to feel differently. Your feelings determine the vibration you emit. If you want to attract abundance, you need to feel abundant now. If you want a healthy relationship, you need to feel love and fulfillment in the present. This doesn't mean pretending your life is already perfect, but rather training your body and mind to align with the frequency of what you desire. Creative visualization is a powerful way to accelerate this process. Close your eyes and vividly imagine the reality you want to live. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the joy of having accomplished what you desire. The more intensely you experience this vision in your mind, the faster it will become reality. Your brain starts creating new neural pathways that make this desired future seem not just possible, but inevitable. But nothing changes without action. The energy you emit must be accompanied by concrete movements. If you want a different life, you need to start acting like the person who already lives that reality. Ask yourself, what habits does this improved version of me have? How does he or she think? How does he or she act? Start incorporating these changes into your daily life. Small steps can generate big transformations. Finally, remember that your life is a reflection of what you believe is possible. If you keep feeding the idea that you are trapped in an unchangeable reality, that will be your experience. But if you start seeing yourself as the creator of your destiny, you will realize that everything can be different. You can rewrite your script at any moment, change the scenarios, the characters, and even the ending. Now it's your turn. What aspect of your life needs a new story? What change are you ready to make? Share in the comments and take the first step toward creating the reality you've always wanted.